welcome to Livin Da Life Podcast. Chasing our dreams and never let the moment pass. Take it to the next level, you can trust that. Weekly inspiration, we're aiming for success, yeah. And myself, I'm a believer, you gotta trust the process. Time to turn the heat up, the Livin Da Life Podcast. I know you need it. Brought to you by your host, Isaac Medina, yeah. Let's go.
What is up, my Achievers Familia? It's your boy, Isaac Medina, and you're tuning in to the Livin Da Life show. Wow, this is episode 1, guys. This has been a lot of work, a lot of years in the making. Yeah, it's taken me a long ass time. Back in 2018, I started up the Livin Da Life Apparel brand, and that set everything off. Since then, it's been quite a journey. So basically what this show is all about, kind of a little bit of backstory before I even get into like what this show is all about and all the details of it. But see, back in 2018, May actually, it was like May of 2018, I was kind of going through a lot of stuff in my life and kind of had like a come to Jesus moment. I was at LAX and I'm sitting there just kind of by myself. My wife was in Vegas and I was heading over there with our best friends and waiting for my flight. It was after work, waiting for my flight, and I'm just sitting there kind of just waiting for the plane. And I look across and I notice there's a magazine stand. And I'm looking, and then what catches my eye is Success magazine, and on the cover was Jeff Bezos, and he's just staring at me, and I'm like, "What, fool?" Nah, I'm just playing. But that moment, like, it kind of just hit me, like, all this. See, for years I've been trying to start businesses. Everybody who knows me pretty close, friends and family, know that I'm always constantly having a side hustle, and I start them and I kind of grow them, make a little bit of money. Some fail, some don't, but I don't stick with it. I really didn't find my passion until now. My passion, it's been a up and down roller coaster journey to finding my passion and what my purpose is in life. And so that moment, everything just flashed, and all my businesses and everything kind of just came to the forefront, and I realized, like, man, it's been a journey, and I'm grateful for it because I've learned so much with this whole business stuff. And so the whole living the life, it came to mind. It was like, wow, I'm like living the life that I set out to live. Like, I just wanted to live a purposeful life, and I'm living it. So, and I'm like, wow, living the life, that's pretty dope. Like, that's a kind of a cool term to say. And so it's my journey to achieving my ultimate goal, which is to turn my side hustle into my full-time business. And I want to do what they call kingdom builder, but that's a long story, but that's what I'm achieving. That's what my ultimate goal is in life, to get there. And so, yeah, the brand was created, Livin Da Life. That sparked the whole new life for me, a new chapter for me. If you're a believer, if you're not a believer, if you're into this God stuff, if you're not, then hey, more power to you. If you don't, whatever. But I'm grateful to God for all the business stuff that I've gone through. And Livin Da Life is a brand that is geared towards Christians and or even non-believers, actually, because I'm not perfect, but that's my niche. So I struggle still. So I'm gonna say it now. I apologize. I'm an ignorant guy, so I'm gonna be ignorant sometimes, and I'm probably gonna say a couple things that I shouldn't be saying. But hey, that's just me. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm not here to say that I'm perfect. I'm not. But I'm just saying that this show is gonna be a little mixture of everything. So, but I'm always gonna try to keep it positive at least. So you can at least hold me to that. Let's. I'm gonna try to keep it all positive. But anyways, so yeah, that's how the whole brand started, with an idea that came to mind at LAX and just sitting there kind of reflecting my life. At the time, my wife was pregnant. 15 years of trying. Finally, she gets pregnant. Doctors saying, no, we're never going to have kids and all that. But hey, God has the final word. He's the best doctor. He's the doctor of doctors, the king of all kings. So it was up to him. And so finally, we have our miracle baby where she's pregnant. Amazing. So I'm like, sweet. So we're going to Vegas to kind of celebrate. But then a few days later, we find out she has cancer. So it was kind of a bittersweet moment, time for us. I kept going with the business, kind of kept growing it, but eventually kind of put a pause on everything. I wanted to just focus on my wife and the baby and the whole cancer stuff. And thank God we're good to go. We beat everything. My son is almost 3 now, so we're good to go. So now we're back into the business. So what is the show all about, guys? I better get back on track here. So I'm basically documenting my entrepreneurial journey, turning my side hustle into my full-time business. And then on that journey, I'm also going to be interviewing guests that are entrepreneurs, artists, musicians, doctors, lawyers, whoever has an inspiring story that they work their asses off to achieve their dream in life, to live their purpose in life, or they're like on the journey to getting there. Those type of stories are going to inspire us. That's what keeps us moving forward. We all love these like rag to riches stories, these inspirational stories that we can all relate to. See, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not going to sit here and say I make 6 figures. Nope. I'm a full-time working dad. I love my kids. I got 3 niece daughters. I got a nephew son, and I got my son, my biological son, my miracle baby, Noah, Bella, Haley, Alexis, and Ryder. Those are all my kids, and we've been raising them all equally. We all equally show them the same love, and they're amazing. So I'm a dad. I work my ass off full-time. And then on the side, I do this. I do the side hustle thing, the businesses. I've always been trying to do something. And then for basically 7 years, I did 2 jobs. So I worked my full-time job, my part-time job, and did a side hustle at night. And even a time or two, I did Uber. So 3 jobs. Man, it's been a journey, guys. I've learned a lot. So stick with me. So who am I? Kind of give you a little who I am. Full-time working dad, kids, and I love it. I'm a husband, a father, a brother, a son. Yeah, just an average Joe. You know, I've always had side hustles, e-commerce websites, drop shipping, print on demand. I've even done my own private label where I've taken a product and kind of added my twist to it, created my brand on it, and been selling it too. I can get into all that later on. I've even had my own social media agencies. So currently I still have, it's tiny. Like all these businesses they've made some money, some don't, some do. I still have some available, still open, the ones that are basically making money, but not much. So it kind of helps pay for everything, just being 100 with you guys. So I currently have an active social media agency where I help transaction coordinators, and those are people in the real estate world. They'll know who a TC is, and they basically help realtors with the paperwork and from A to Z on a transaction when they're buying or selling homes. But I help them keep up with their social media. So I have that business going. So it's just something on the side. And yeah, so I know what my dreams are. I know what I want to achieve in life. I have my goals, and I'm going to get there. So I'm going to work my ass off and you guys are going to be watching it. You guys are going to experience it, and I'm going to share what I'm learning, and you guys are going to see my failures, and you guys are going to know, okay, don't do that. So, right, more power to us. But yeah, so I know what I'm going to do. I have my targets, and so just I'm gonna go for it. Kind of a little bit of my family. My mom's. She kind of helped this whole business come back to fruition. So 2018, I take, wife's pregnant, cancer, everything's going great, and then I put a pause on it. Business was actually going pretty good. My friend Lorenzo was helping me sell a bunch of shirts and everything, so everything was going good. And I even started by equipment, so I can even start making my own shirts with vinyl and iron-ons and all that stuff, heat press, all that stuff. I bought all that, but then had to put a pause on everything so I can focus on the wife and baby and stuff. But throughout that time, kind of dabbled into businesses here and there, mostly online, so I wouldn't have to take time away from the kids and the baby. So all that stuff while taking the break, and then 2001 comes, COVID hits, and we're all in shut down everything mode. First, my dad got sick, and he had COVID, and then he battled through it, and he got through it. But then my mom got sick, and so right before my mom got sick, I had a good sit down talk with my mom about life and everything, and I was just kind of telling her how I was reflecting on life and how everything was kind of going, and then COVID hit and everything, and I was telling her that all my businesses, like, that's always been my dream. So, like, trying to achieve the ultimate dream of working for myself full time, that was been my purpose in life. But all the businesses I've ever had, like, they're cool and everything, and I did show a little bit of passion into them, but I kept going back to this same theme, and that was Livin Da Life. And that was the whole Livin Da Life Apparel brand. And I told her, like, man, I think I'm pretty sure, like, I'm being honest, like, yeah, it's my passion. It kept coming back. Like, I loved something about it. It was always something that I can, like, I don't know, it's just the creativeness that it causes me to have, and the journey, the work, and everything that this business had, like, it was my passion. And I told her about it. She was like, son, she gave me some of the best advice, guys. Obviously, she gave me a couple Bible verses here and there, and because that's how she was. She was very spiritual. She was my prayer queen. Yeah, she was amazing. Sorry, guys. And she told me, son, follow your passion. So, thanks, Mom. She unfortunately passed away February of 2021, so this year. And been pretty hard. I'm going to make this business work. I'm going to make it successful, so I can honor her. I'm going to help as many charities as I can. If you've ever been to the website, you'll check it out, livindalife.com. See that I built that buy one, gift 10%. So every item that we sell, we give back to charities. That's to honor my mom. And she used to say, my son Noah, like, oh, I love the name, Noah's Ark. It reminds me of Noah's Ark. So that's why I called it the Noah's Ark. Like, it'll eventually be like the foundation, Noah's Ark Foundation. But my mom had that name, and she was always like, I love the Noah name. It kind of reminds me of the Bible. So I'm like, sweet. So that's why I named it Noah's Ark. And that's a program that my business has. We give back every month. We choose a different charity every month. Even if you guys don't ever go to the website and buy anything, like, at least go so you can learn about the charity, because these are some amazing programs. That's one of the best parts of my business, is the whole charity thing. So yeah, I'm gonna make this work. Honor my mom, Maria Lidia Medina. And she was an amazing woman. So this is for you, Mom. So yeah, like, I'm Mexican American, guys. Hablo español. So I'm gonna have shows in Spanish sometimes. I'm gonna go, like, I'm gonna shoot a video, and then halfway I'm just gonna start doing it in Spanish, dude. So if you don't know Spanish, I apologize now, but hey, maybe you'll start learning a couple things here and there from me. But yeah, my parents are from Mexico. My dad's from Guadalajara, and my mom's from Hermosillo. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Probably slapping back of my head. So, dude, they came to this country. My dad had a second grade education. Yeah, second grade. My mom went to like third or fourth grade. They will hustle. They will out hustle you. My dad did all kinds of work, dude. Like working out in the fields, construction, maintenance, like you name it. My dad's been all over. My mom's too. My mom would mostly work at a company and just stay there for a long time. But yeah, that was longevity for her. But she, as a kid, cleaning houses for doctors, and all the stories she would tell me, it's amazing. And then I remember going back to Mexico. Went to TJ actually as a kid, and we were passing a bridge, and there was a bunch of homeless people, and I was a kid, so I didn't know better. But I'm like, Dad, why are they living there? And he was like, son, I used to live there, so don't ever say anything bad about them. People living under the bridge, because I lived there, and it was hard. I was like, man. So ever since then, like, this level of like respect that I had for my parents was just amazing. I'm truly honored. They gave me the gift of hustle, of work. They came to this country with so little, and then they worked their asses off so we can have the life that we have, and I'm grateful for it. I would not trade anything. Grateful for that. So I'm supposed to tell you guys, please subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff, wherever you're listening to this podcast, because this is also a podcast. So it's a YouTube channel and a podcast all at the same time. Sorry, I'm freaking being emotional and all that stuff, dude. I didn't think I was going to do all that. But yeah, share with your friends and family, all that stuff. Please, I want to grow this to help as many people as I can, as we can, because we're gonna become a community, guys. So let's do this together. I don't want to do this by myself. What fun is that? Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. All right, so what's to come? I'm gonna be, obviously told you guys, it's gonna be a mixture. This whole show is gonna be a mixture of different business stuff. I'm gonna be sharing you guys. I'm running these Facebook ads. They're not working. They're not converting. Or I'm running these Instagram ads. They're not working. Oh, I'm trying out TikTok advertising. Or I'm posting on this and it's not working. Or I tried this, guys. I sent this DM to this influencer. That type of thing. Like, I'm going to be sharing with you guys. I'm going to be open book with you guys. I'm going to be telling you, like, this month was good. This month wasn't. All that stuff. Like, I'm just going to be 100 with you guys. I'm going to be doing stuff that other influencers don't tell you that they do. But I'm also going to be having, like, little tutorials. I kind of love doing that. I love teaching. That's one of the things that I'm learning this this whole process is teaching. So I'm going to be doing some tutorials, like some of the tools I'm using. Some are free because obviously I'm on a budget. So if you guys are on a budget too, then more power to us. I'm going to be showing you guys like Canva tutorials on that, mock-up sites that I use, how I get photographers, how I get models, how I get all around the apparel brand. That's going to be like the niche apparel. And then if you guys want me to start doing stuff on other businesses, and I guess I'll do that too. Maybe we can start another channel, but other than that, this one's it's going to be dedicated to mostly the apparel brand, t-shirts, business, print on demand, all that stuff. And then also at the same time, we all need inspiration, because I know that it's hard to start up a business, regardless of what the business is. Even if it's a side hustle or a full-time business, like, you still need that mindset. So we need that brain tools to build up that brain muscle to get going, to keep moving forward. So that's where I'm going to be interviewing guests, like, musicians. I got a couple people already lined up. They're YouTubers, they're TikTokers, they're influencers. They own businesses that are working. They're doing it full time. So their stories are going to inspire us. People like T-shirt buddy Ruben. He's been amazing. He's turning into my freaking mentor. That guy is amazing. The knowledge he gives me, man, I'm truly grateful. It's kind of cool. Like, when you're on the right path, God starts opening the doors, and he puts people in front of you that are like supposed to be there, but people that have like these inspiring stories to keep us focused and keep us moving forward. And it might not be business related, so maybe that might be a whole new segment for me. Like, anyway, so this show is going to be a mixture of everything. So if you guys like it, then please move it forward. Pass it on. But all right, guys, I think I pretty much covered everything. I apologize. I got emotional and all that. Being 100 with you guys, I'm trying to be authentic. So I'm going to keep it that way. And people like it, cool. If they don't, then cool. Whatever. A couple things I want you to remember. Whatever you're doing in life, just keep hustling. Hustle now, play later. That's my motto. Hustle now, play later. And I'm always going to be closing with this one. And this one's probably my mom's. I want you to remember that there's only one true path to freedom, and that's walking with the King of all kings, Christ Jesus. Thanks, guys.
You put in work, I know that you're motivated. Thank you for tuning in, we truly appreciate it. Living the life, and the top is your destination. Living the life, keep on hustling to be the greatest. Facebook and Instagram, follow us wherever. You just need to look for Livin Da Life Apparel, livingthelife.com. Stay tuned, cause you know that we got more to come. Yeah, keep going.